Hey y'all, welcome back to Movement Link. So I want to talk a little bit about the kettlebell swing. And we talk about everything being a variation of a squat, a push-up, and a jump. And I want to talk about how this kettlebell swing relates to that, because really what I see out in the fitness world there's really two main variations of the kettlebell. I know some of y'all right now are thinking the American and the Russian. The Russian kettlebell swing is where we go to about right here. The American kettlebell swing is where we take it all the way up overhead. So that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about the actual technique behind the kettlebell swing. So there's really two camps here. One camp is, and they both kind of start from the same spot here, where we're bent over about 45-degree angle. Some people bend over a little bit more. But one camp is just the hip hinge, where from this position we just stand up really hard. And then there's another camp that is the drive the knees forward and kind of scoop under and drive up. So again, I don't like to say one way is the best way and we should always do it this way. So I just want to talk a little bit about skill transfer and what drives a lot of the decisions that I make in my own personal training. And that skill transfer is I want to be doing exercises, and we call them functional exercises, but I want to be doing exercises in a way that transfer to other exercises we use in the gym, but also transfer into movement patterns that we use outside of the gym. So for me, this one's pretty simple, and a movement pattern that we use all the time outside of the gym and in the gym is that jumping pattern. And when we're talking about doing a clean, we're bringing the bar up to here. A snatch, we're bringing the bar up to here. And what do we do from this position? We kind of scoop under and drive up. If I was going to jump as high as I can, what would I do? I'd have shins vertical about this 45-degree angle. I would scoop my knees forward as I jumped up into the air and getting that good big hip drive. So how I look at the kettlebell swing is a accessory move to all of these things. And so what I want to do is develop that movement pattern of jumping, and then I use the kettlebell swing just like a weighted jump. So I'll show you the jumping kettlebell swing, and then I'll show you the other one real fast. I'm just going to do Russian swings here because I might hit the ceiling, and that wouldn't be good here. Might be good for views, but we'll see. All right, so first one is just that jumping pattern as I come in. So I get loaded up and I kind of drive the knees forward a little bit and really drive with the hips. So both of these variations are going to have real hard hip drives. Let me show you the other variation here. And it's just a hard hip hinge. The problem in the hard hip hinge, the second variation, it is going to develop a lot of strength, but it's not in a pattern that we really use a whole lot. So I do think there is a time and place for every type of exercise, but for you need to be making choices about what fits your goals and what you're trying to get out of your time training. And I think for most people, getting into that exact same position, but using more of a jumping pattern to get that hip drive is going to have a little more transferability. All right, hope that helps.